the back of my house with Patty Bones. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to go over one of the more important accompaniments in Mexican cuisine, and that's a salsa. My wife's from Sonora, Mexico, and they have some of the best beef in the world. Sonoran beef steak tacos are some of the best in the world. Actually, I think they're the best anywhere. But in any event, what we're going to be working on today is one of the most important accompaniments to that, and that's just a real good salsa. We're going to start off with some tomatoes and some jalapenos. I've got an open flame Weber grill here, and I've got mesquite charcoal on the grill. It's been going for about 25 minutes, so the coals are all gray. We're going to get these on the grill. We'll be back in about 30 minutes. We're looking to get the outside edges of the tomatoes and of the peppers. These are jalapenos, 3 plum tomatoes, crisp and burned, and then we'll be done. Here you can see the tomatoes and the peppers on the grill. We've got that really intense heat coming from those mesquite charcoal. It's really nice and orange. You can see that the tops are all gray. That means that the charcoal is ready to be cooked on. So we're going to let these go until we get all nice and blackened on the outsides of these, and then we'll take them off and we're going to get them into a plastic bag, and we can then sweat them and then allow us to peel the skins off to prepare the salsa. All right, we're back. It's been about 15 minutes now. I want to give you an idea of the colors and the texture that you're looking for on the tomatoes and the peppers after about 15 minutes on the grill. You can see the caramelization going on. Look at those bubbles. That's just awesome. You got great burn marks on the edges of the tomatoes. You can see in some cases the tomato skins are even catching to the grate. That's exactly what you're looking for. You can also see on the peppers we're getting black grill marks as well. This is exactly what we want. We're going to get these off the grill. We're going to put them into a plastic bag and sweat the skins off for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get ready to put together the salsa. Here we go. We're going to take those chilies, put them in a plastic bag like I talked to. It could be any plastic bag you have from the grocery store. Just toss them in there, close them up while they're still warm. We'll let those skins sweat off. We're going to take the tomatoes, we're going to put those in a bowl to the side, and then when we put it all together, we'll get those tomatoes and chilies incorporated with some salt, and it'll be great salsa for any type of accompaniment for steak tacos, meat, etc. We'll be back. We've got our chilies that have been sweating. I've got my tomatoes that came off the grill. This is called a molcajete in Spanish. Big thing that we use in Mexico for creating salsas. You can also use it as a way to crush up your dried whole herbs as well. So anyhow, we're going to get the chilies out. Now you can see them. See how they're all nice and browned like that and blackened? All we're going to do is just peel off the skin. See how easy it's just coming off? Just taking it off like that, peeling it and putting it to the side. We're going to do that for all the 3 jalapenos that we have here. We're going to leave all the chilies inside, at least in my house we do. You can decide if you want to take out some of the seeds outside of the chilies or not, but I'm going to continue to just take these off. You pop that head off as well, which is a stem. Okay. And toss that. Make sure you get all of them off. Sometimes if you haven't gotten the chili fully brown, some of the pieces will stay on the top. That's okay, or you can do your best to get them off. Again, just sliding off the chili just like that, the skin. Boom, boom. Pop the stem off the top, just like that. It's kind of like popping the head off of a dandelion. Remember that game you used to play when you were a kid? I can't remember the song right now, but I remember they used to pop the dandelion heads off and they'd go pop. All right. Get your hands cleaned off. All right. Now, the molcajete has a smasher, is what I call it, and then you got the bowl inside, and you're just going to smash tomatoes. I hope I got a bee or something on my glasses there. We'll take that off. And you're just going to rub the tomatoes and scrub the tomatoes here and try to make a nice mixture. You can see here what I've got going on. Looks really yummy. Okay? Now, if you don't have one of these, and you can order them pretty easily online or go get them at your food stores, but Amazon has them, I know. You can get them at like Bed Bath & Beyond, I think. You can get them at places like, the kitchen supply shops, things like that. But if you don't have those, just use a blender. Pulse it. You can put all these onto a chopping block or put them onto your cutting board and take a number 10-inch knife and just go right through it as much as you can. So anyhow, this is what I'm doing. I'm just kind of junking it up here, getting it in. Now, you want to get a really nice, salsa consistency. Now, some houses like the salsa more puree. Some like it a little thicker. Just depends on your preference. Again, you're just going to work through the salsa and get down there. Now I want to give you a little bit of a close-up view here, so you can really get a good look at that, what that salsa looks like. That's my texture right now. I'm going to be ready. That's like it. I like a nice thick chunky salsa. Now, the key to finishing this off is kosher salt. I like to use kosher sea salt if we can find it. You know, just get it in there, mix it in with your molcajete there, just like this. Get it all mixed in. The salsa is all put together now. I got that chunkiness I'm looking for. Look at that nice consistency. Now I said, your house may not want it as chunky. You may want it a little bit more pureed. It's okay. This is one that you can be creative with. But anyhow, the most important part, let's give it a taste. Oh, wow. Wow, nice and spicy, giddy up. You got great smokiness from the chilies that came off the mesquite grill. The tomato with the caramelization gives a nice sweetness. It's going to be perfect to accompany our pork loin that we have going on the grill now. Thanks again for joining us. From the back of my house to yours, Patty Bones.